Hey and welcome to BoatProjectY. Thank you for joining us as we unveil the secrets behind transforming this extraordinary vessel and discover the hard work, the exceptional craftsmanship and the unyielding spirit of adventure that accompanies every build.
Well, disregard the weather and also the flickery lights, because I'm excited. I gotta tell you something that I'm thrilled about. And again, it's about this beautiful community that you are. So I got an email from a guy in the Netherlands saying, I like the channel and I love the boat. Would it be okay if I come by and give you a hand? Well, that is amazing, of course, but there are two added bonuses to this. One, the guy seems to be a professional welder for the last 25 years in an actual shipyard. And two, he happens to be the nicest Dutchman you can find. Yeah, praise the Lord, heavens and above. I couldn't be happier. So a couple of emails further, we hooked up, tried to find a hole into his agenda because the man is very busy. And well, on the coldest of mornings, you know what? I'll show you. Take a look.
On what must have been the coldest day of the entire year so far. The sun barely peeking over the horizon, a frosty -3 degrees Celsius biting into my fingers, and honestly, it hasn't been that cold ever since that day. Despite the frostbite creeping in, my excitement was boiling over. Finally, after all this time, the man I've been waiting for arrived. The welding legend, I present to you Mr. Martin. After a strong cup of coffee and a cigarette, the breakfast of true craftsmen, he jumped straight into action. And out of pure respect for his extreme expertise and contagious enthusiasm, I'll shut my mouth and let you enjoy this montage of a top-tier guy showing off his unbelievable talent.
Over dit.
Dat is zo serieus, Martin.
Ik heb nog. Valt er wel mee. Goed nadenken wat je doet. Helemaal goed zo.
Dankjewel man.
Alsjeblieft.
Super mooi, super mooi.
Martin basically worked from sunrise till sunset. What a legend, what a machine. I should count my blessings or kiss my knees, whatever, that he wanted to help me on this project. And just look at these triple weld seams, absolute artwork, some first-class welding wizardry. With this, the underwater hull, well at least the bow section that is officially watertight and I can sleep on both my ears again. As for me, I clearly need to level up my stick welding skills, and contagious as Martin is, I immediately continued by removing the hatch just behind the mast. Terrible place there, far too close to the mast base, and even worse, the deck beam had been cut. That's a crazy dangerous idea. That could not stay like that, so my stick welding project presented itself. Then the last patch of paint on the starboard side had to come off. Nothing special, you say, I've seen you do that a million times, but this time it's different. Different because the old name of the boat was officially erased, gone forever. A bittersweet moment, but with a fresh coat of primer, the stern immediately looked a whole lot prettier. Let's head back inside. In the engine bay I've spent hours and hours scraping and cleaning. Winter days are short, but somehow they feel very long when you're covered in grease and oil. It is a dirty job, but somebody's gotta do it. The engine room is now completely cleared out, and honestly, the paint still seems in excellent condition. I'm really not in the mood to send everything down to bare steel and then start from scratch again, so if anybody has an idea how to clean this room, then spot prime the worst areas and paint over all the rest without stripping everything to bare, I'd be eternally grateful. Let me know in the comments please if you have any ideas, you'll become my personal hero. Next up, the stairs leading into the forepeak. Previously, when you came down the stairs, you'd smack your head into the bulwark every time you had to tilt your head sideways to fit underneath. A serious head hazard coming down from the stairs cabin into the galleys, as my father beautifully demonstrates here. Out with the old, in with the new. The old staircase gets cut out, and that went pretty smoothly. With an extra 18 centimeters, I welded the stairway back into the new position. I should finally gain enough headroom to come down without knocking myself unconscious. A perfect exercise for me to practice my stick welding. So I welded the whole staircase back into his new place. You'd think fire and waterproofing the engine compartment while doing this should go rather smoothly, right? Well, no. Thanks to a small miscalculation, the new staircase position hardly gave us any improvement. So there was only one option left: cut it out again and move it once more. I also welded shut the inner side of the hatch. Very happy with that. And then I welded the staircase for the second time, and as you can see by the look on my face, a bit less happy about that. But hey, progress is progress, and that is boat building life for you. The Wheelhouse, however, was finally ready for its long-awaited makeover. And now also the floor received a coat of our 2-component primer. My father's hands are itching like crazy to start building the new floor here, so this was the first real step into the right direction. A cardboard version of the new staircase was presented to double check our measurements this time, and my father got ready building the new stairs, while the Wheelhouse is awaiting the new floor. In the next episode we'll start working on the Wheelhouse floor, or I start welding somewhere else, or we remove some more paint, or we finally start on the aft portion of the boat. I have no idea, neither will you if you don't look at our new episode coming up soon. See you all there, my friends. All the best.